Make Way for Ducklings, Robert McCloskey. Have you ever wondered what makes a children's story truly timeless? Is it the charming illustrations, the heartwarming plot? Or is it that special something that makes you want to read it to your own kids, just like your parents read it to you? Today, we're diving into one of the most beloved American picture books of all time, a story that has charmed families for generations. Make Way for Ducklings by Robert McCloskey. Published way back in 1941, this book isn't just a story. It's a piece of history, a Caldecott Medal winner that has captured the hearts of millions. But what's the real story behind this feathered family's famous journey through Boston? And why, after more than 80 years, do we still adore Mr. and Mrs. Mallard and their 8 little ducklings? Our story begins with Mr. and Mrs. Mallard, 2 ducks on a mission. They're searching for the perfect place to start their family. They fly all over, exploring different locations, but nothing feels quite right. Some places have foxes, other places have turtles, not exactly the friendly neighbors you want for your future ducklings. Their search eventually leads them to the beautiful city of Boston. They gracefully land in the public garden, and for a moment, it seems perfect. The swan boats glide by, and people on the shore toss them peanuts. What could be better? But city life has its dangers. As Mrs. Mallard wisely points out, they have to watch out for those things on wheels. Bicycles. One nearly runs them over, and they decide the public garden, while lovely, is a bit too busy for raising a family. So, their quest continues. They fly over Beacon Hill and the State House, finally discovering a quiet, secluded island in the Charles River. It's perfect, safe, peaceful, and just the right spot to build a nest and lay their eggs. This is where Mrs. Mallard settles down, while Mr. Mallard promises to meet her in the public garden in 1 week after he explores the river. Soon enough, 8 perfect ducklings hatch: Jack, Cack, Lack, Mack, Knack, Whack, Pack, and Quack. Mrs. Mallard is an excellent teacher. She teaches them all the important duckling skills: how to swim in a line, how to come when called, and how to dive for food. She also teaches them to be wary of those things on wheels. They practice and practice until they're a perfect, well-behaved little procession. Once her ducklings are ready, Mrs. Mallard decides it's time to move the whole family to their permanent home in the public garden, where Mr. Mallard is waiting. And this is where the book's most famous and exciting part begins: their journey through the bustling streets of Boston. Imagine this: a mother duck leading her 8 tiny ducklings, waddling in a straight line right through the city. They march down the sidewalk, single file, creating quite a spectacle. But then they face their biggest challenge yet: crossing a busy street filled with cars. Mrs. Mallard stands at the curb, quacking loudly, but the cars just won't stop. It's a moment of real tension. What will she do? How can she get her babies across safely? Just when it seems impossible, a hero appears. His name is Michael, and he's a kind Boston police officer. He sees the little duck family's predicament and immediately springs into action. He blows his whistle, holds up his hand, and brings all the traffic to a screeching halt. Cars, trucks, buses, everything stops. For what? For a mother duck and her 8 little ducklings. The onlookers are delighted. People stop and stare, smiling at the adorable sight. Michael, the policeman, even calls police headquarters to ask for help ensuring the rest of their journey is safe. It's such a beautiful moment of kindness and community, where the whole city pauses to help this little family. This scene is the heart of the book. It's what everyone remembers. It teaches a powerful lesson about compassion and how even the smallest creatures deserve our help and respect. Robert McCloskey's illustrations here are just masterful. The charcoal drawings perfectly capture the chaos of the city traffic, contrasted with the calm, determined procession of the ducks. You can almost hear the car horns and Michael's whistle. With their police escort, Mrs. Mallard and her ducklings safely navigate the rest of the way. They waddle through Beacon Hill and finally arrive at the public garden. And who is waiting for them right where he promised he would be? Mr. Mallard, of course. The family is finally reunited in their new home. The book ends with the Mallard family living happily in the public garden, swimming behind the swan boats, and eating peanuts thrown by friendly visitors. It's a perfect, satisfying conclusion to their grand adventure. So, what makes Make Way for Ducklings so special? First, there's the incredible artwork. Robert McCloskey actually brought live ducks into his New York studio to study them. He spent countless hours sketching them to get every detail just right, the way they walk, swim, and preen their feathers. The sepia-toned charcoal illustrations are warm, detailed, and full of life. They feel both realistic and incredibly charming. Then there's the story itself. It's an adventure, a story about family, and a tale of finding your place in the world. It shows us that with courage and a little help from kind strangers, we can overcome any obstacle. The character of Michael the police officer has become an icon of civic kindness. In fact, Boston loved this story so much that in 1987, they installed a bronze sculpture of Mrs. Mallard and her 8 ducklings in the public garden. It's one of the city's most popular attractions, and you'll almost always see kids climbing on and posing with the famous ducks. The book also celebrates a real place. McCloskey's drawings of Boston are so accurate that you can practically use the book as a map to follow the duck's route. It brings the city to life and makes the story feel grounded and real. For many children, this book is their very first introduction to Boston, making it a magical, duck-friendly place in their imaginations. Make Way for Ducklings is more than just a sweet story. It's a testament to the power of community, the importance of family, and the simple, profound beauty of kindness. It reminds us to slow down, to notice the little things, and to make way for those who need our help. It's a story that has been passed down through generations, and its message is just as relevant today as it was in 1941. It teaches children, and reminds adults, that a little bit of compassion can make a world of difference. Have you read Make Way for Ducklings? What's your favorite memory of this classic story? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on why this feathered family has managed to waddle its way into so many hearts. Thanks so much for watching and sharing this little trip down memory lane with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the stories we all love. Until next time, keep reading.